Good.
After I got out of the service, my buddies, two of my buddies, Joe Ryan and Bill O'Donnell, and myself, went down to Matunic. At that time, you could rent a space for $25 for the season and put up a tent. And every weekend, that's how we went down. We spent a vacation there for $25 for the season, and we had the thing set up where we cooked and everything. And that's where I met your grandmother. One of the guys knew Bonnie Ward, who at the time was running the restaurant at Matunic. On weekends, when I was down there and everything, your grandmother would come down and help in the restaurant. So from there on, that's where I met and let's see, I had the share in that tent and everything to, let's see, we got married in 1949, I guess probably 50 when I sold out to the other guys, But those are great days down there. But $25 for the season. Huh.
How long have you and Grandma been married now?
It'll be 66 years this October. We were married October 1st, 1949.
Where'd you guys get married?
Where?
Yeah.
Blessed Sacrament Church in Providence. Christina, at that time, I lived in East Providence, she lived in Providence. And that was her parish church. And then the Bambino started coming, and we had lived in a couple of apartments. And then we finally bought the property, that house right there, on Park Avenue.
Yep.
That was in 1955, I believe. And we were there until when did we sell out? 1997. Because we bought this place in 98, and then we came down here full time.
You moved to Florida in 1998?
Yes.
And that was because of the weather, right? Nice to down here.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's hot in the summertime, right? Well, back then, we used to go back home during the summer.
Yeah.
And then I got to a point where we just couldn't drive back and forth,
Yeah.
Well, we did get up north, 2 years ago. Remember we all got together there?
Yeah. What's it like being married so long? Some families now that, can't even last a year without getting divorced.
I don't know. As I say, if you're able to give and take, and that's what it takes, give and take. Yeah. There were times when I was ready to put a gun to her head. And I'm sure there were times she was ready to put a gun to my head. But you've got to be able to give and take. Okay, I agree with you there, but you better agree with me on another thing,
Yeah.
And that's the way to give and take. And I can't understand how these like Hollywood actors and everything, they get married like they're picking apples, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
It seems like every 6 months they're with somebody different, and then I don't know. So it's a case of give and take. Okay.
Do you have any funny stories about you and Grandma growing up? Do you have any funny stories of you and Grandma growing up or being together?
Well, I'll tell you, when I got out of the service, I bought a 19, what the hell, 1936 Ford convertible with a rumble seat.
Hmm.
It cost me $600. And I had that, I used to run back and forth to the beach all the time. I had a rumble seat, so there was always 5 or 6 people going back and forth all the time. We had that when we got married.
Mm-hmm.
That was the dowry, you might say. And then in 1951, we bought a new Ford. I don't remember the model, but I remember it cost us $2,100. And we lost that one in the 1954 hurricane. Your grandmother was working up at the industrial trust building for an insurance company, and I can't read whether I went down and picked her up or what. But anyways, after the water had receded a little bit, what you could hear down there was horns blowing. For all these cars that had been submerged in the water were all shutting out and everything.
Jeez.
And let's see, that was in 1954. Yeah. And so the car was totaled.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't. So at that time, Uncle Mo, remember Uncle Mo?
Not really. It's been a while.
The Barry's, Wood Barry's father.
All right.
You know,
It's been a
no,
while.
probably. But anyways, at that time he was selling Chevrolets. So in let's see, that was I think the hurricane was in September. I know I went without a car from September till the end of October.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it was no problem because at that time, we lived on Felix Street, which was here, and the Coke plant was right here, so I could walk back and forth, no problem.
Yeah.
So not having a car really didn't bother me then. But anyways, Mo, as I say, sold Chevrolets.
Yep.
So the 55 models came out in October. Yeah, the hurricane had to be in September. And the cars came out in October.
Mm-hmm.
So he got me a brand new Chevrolet. I had the first Chevrolet on the road in Rhode Island.
Wow.
And we had that for quite a few years. Yeah. And then through the years, we went through quite a few cars. Even had a Cadillac.
What was your favorite car?
Cadillac was a great car. I'll tell you, this one I have here now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just ready to kick over 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a Mercury, and they're not making them anymore.
Hmm.
So this one, I can't complain. It hasn't cost me that much money to operate or anything. And
What's this car now?
Mercury Marquis.
All right.
Yeah. Great car, but they just don't make them anymore. So, what else?
What do you think?